So today I thought I'd have a go at doing this little hummingbird and maybe sort of just really concentrating on how to do something like the wings in particular. So in terms of colours, because I've got this lovely, this lovely blue here, I'm going to use two different types of blues. So I'm using the French ultramarine, I'm using a phthalo blue, I'm bringing in some cadmium yellow, and I've also got some permanent rose here for the flowers as well, but also to mix up some of these lovely purples that I can see on the bird as well. And I will need to bring in a dark, so I will bring in the burnt umber because I need to get that lovely eye and perhaps some of the little shadows as well. So those are going to be my colours for this painting. Okay, so as normal, I'm going to start with the eye and work my way out from there and really sort of try and keep that lovely sort of highlight on the eye. So really, it doesn't need a lot. And then we'll go to that lovely blue. So I'm going to try and work in a way that's sort of, again, really sort of loose as normal with those birds. Okay, so let's let's try and do the wings. So hopefully that's nice and wet. So what I can do is kind of connect this kind of body part here over to the wing. And then I'm going to actually sort of try and mix a kind of neutralish kind of tone using the French ultramarine and the permanent rose, maybe a little bit of the umber in there as well, just to sort of neutralize it a little bit. So very, very kind of watery. And I'm really just kind of letting that kind of, using my kind of brush strokes to create that wing. And really I want to sort of try and get this wing done perhaps in one go. I don't want to have to sort of go back in and sort of try and do anything more to it. So I'm going to just try and sort of just connect that a little bit more to the body. Okay, and then the wing on the other side is kind of neither here nor there, but it's definitely still there. So I'm just going to sort of just try and put that in a very sort of loose way, and again try and sort of get that in one go so I don't have to kind of go back into it at all, because the wings kind of move at such a fast kind of rate that you can just about kind of see them. Okay, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to do the beak, and then really that'll be it for now, and I'll do the flowers. Okay, so that really is kind of like the first layer done, and I will and I'll leave it there. I've just sort of tried to create a little bit of kind of splashing, and now I'm just going to let it kind of dry quite naturally. Again, maybe leaving it for about sort of, you know, half an hour to 45 minutes, just to completely dry. And then once it's dry, it's just a case of then coming in and doing a little bit more work onto on it. It really doesn't need a lot, to be honest. Okay, so we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so that's kind of more or less dry. I've left it for about sort of half an hour or so, and it seemed to be enough. So it's not 100% dry, but I think that's okay. I think I'd like to kind of leave it a little bit kind of a little bit damp so that the edges aren't as harsh. So I'm going to come in and work around the eye first with a finer brush. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that, and that for me is done.